Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back, y'all, with a brand new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 1. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When we see the show open up with Rob and Juan's playback from last season, Gizzard pops up playing crazy, talking about this is eating her up, that we've been poking holes in her marriage. No, ma'am. I will not take the blame for Robyn's marital woes. I will not. She pokes holes in her own marriage with all these cockamamie stories that y'all selling all over on the Patreon for 50 cents. She did that herself, because what's done in the dark will come to the light. You know what I'm saying? And really, Juan was the one poking holes, pun intended. But I mean, way to be the friend and whatnot. And child, this production with the Stranger Things of it all and all of this true crime music playing in the background. I said, now why they doing this lady like this? Now, before people come on down in the comments talking about y'all are being so hard on Robyn, let's not forget that Robyn flipped us all the bird when she got remarried or whatever she did, honey, this commitment ceremony she had with Juan in her backyard. She made sure to let us know how she felt about us. So therefore, and thus and such, Rob will get whatever Rob gets, honey. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. So then we hear the snippet from the Sleepy Time podcast and Robyn on Watch What Happens Live telling Andrew that Juan simply put down a credit card for this poor woman in need. Now, Ebony over there sipping that cocktail looking like, girl, is that how you feel? You feel that way? That's what you thought made sense? Okay, girl. So then we see confessionals, Karen getting her entire life talking about he signed a whole receipt and he down in the laundromat. So both Jazelle and Ashley said him hanging out with the other lady, that just looks bad. Not to mention the fact that he was caught at the nail salon. So Ashley brings up him being down to the nail salon and he out with everybody but Robyn. Can we catch him with Robyn? That's the thing. That's why it looks so bad, because he's with everyone but her. And it's sort of like a domino effect. First, we find out about the lady and the credit card because you're a good Samaritan. Then all of a sudden, you down in the laundromat acting like Nivea, putting clothes in the washer and dryer and whatnot. And they say you was hugging all up on this lady. After that, you decide to go get yourself a mani-pedi with another woman that is not Robyn. Right after y'all was on that boardwalk flipping us the bird. So had you been with Robyn, we would not have had anything to say. But this reenactment, though, of them getting their nails done. I said, baby, not this reenactment of them getting them nails did. I also want to add these 2 cents. Ashley, I don't feel like you should ever say a comment about people being seen out doing whatever, because we saw more pictures of Michael in compromising positions than a little bit. And don't think I forgot. Over on the other side, we see Robyn at home putting pictures from her backyard made-for-TV movie ceremony of the handsome boys in frames. I was like, oh, her sons are so handsome. They had a beautiful family. Now, Juan liked to dip it and do it with everybody but Robyn, but they do have a beautiful family. So then Juan makes an appearance acting like ain't nothing wrong. Sir, please explain yourself. But I'm going to have to be honest with y'all. Okay, let me just be honest real quick. Really and truly, I don't give a damn anymore. I don't care. I don't care. This man has obviously cheated. That's not up for debate. Okay, none of us are boo-boo the fool. He has obviously cheated. He didn't learn his lesson from the first time. That's why she divorced him the first time when we were first introduced to them 8 years ago. He does this because she allows him to do it. And she stays because he's familiar and she's comfortable. This is really the only man that she knows. They've been together since college. So for me, I just ain't got time, honey, to be sitting up here trying to dissect Juan and Robyn. But for the sake of this premiere, we're going to get into it. So they apparently went to the Bahamas because Robyn's like, yeah, we went to the Bahamas. Like, how did you like it? How did you enjoy it? Girl, you just now asking him when these cameras come up? Y'all are just not going to beat the allegations that y'all don't live together. So she was like, yeah, you know, now we're back to real life and it's kicking our butts. Side note, before we get too deep into Robyn, you look so pretty in that orange. Okay. And your home is stunning. I mean, it is put all the way together. Now, the other half of your Sleepy Time podcast, You need to point her in the direction of your interior designer. And if you did it yourself, honey, go over there and help her. Go down to the Home Goods, go to the flea market, go wherever y'all got to go, honey. And please get Gizzard's home together, because this just looks all to the good. It is so nice. Because, honey, this is going to be an episode that's going to be kind of hard for Rob. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you your flowers real quick. You look pretty in your orange, getting ready to play delusional. And your home actually looks beautiful. Moving forward. So she brings up the hotel room all casually to appease the production. And he says that he was stupid. Yes, it was stupid with a capital S. Do you have any respect for Robyn? Like any? So she goes, but we choose to get married. I wasn't expecting the firestorm that came out of it after the podcast. No, you didn't expect to get caught up. Y'all should know by now that these women can't wait to talk. It was bound to come out. And baby, don't let them get a hold of Tasha K. Because, baby, once they get her on the line, all hell gonna break loose. They gonna turn him every which way but loose. So I know you didn't think that you were gonna sit up here and be able to just fly under the radar and move on into the next season, harassing everybody else. These two got about as much chemistry as spam and eggs, honey. It is a fool. And as I'm watching them, I'm just wondering what her parents think about all this. Like, girl, what are they saying? Because I know that daddy pissed. So he's like, I told you not to address that on that podcast. I told you. She's talking about, well, I mean, I know that you were just, I know that was just not you. He said, yeah, I was just trying to be nice. I help homeless people all the time. She was dating a Raiders player. Then she reached out to me, said she lost her purse and she needed a card. Okay, let's get this straight. Okay, because y'all are really playing in my face. You mean to tell me that you want me to believe? Okay, because I ain't Robyn. I ain't none of Robyn. This I ain't Phaedra, honey. I ain't none of Robyn. You want me to believe that she's dating a Raiders player, but she couldn't find his DMs, but she could find yours, and you just have a heart of gold. So you just decided, I don't want this poor woman not to have a place to lay that wig down. So let me go down to the Motel 6, because they have left the light on for her, and put my damn card down. Juan, that sounds asinine. It really does. Then Robyn gonna have enough nerve to say, well, you were there. Like, you didn't try nothing with her? Why you didn't try nothing with her if you were there? He gonna start playing, talking about, did you see her? She said, no, but you saw her. Oh, hell no. Girl, you are a joke to him. A joke. A hee ha ha. A joke. So he gonna say, well, I was just being nice. I'm just too nice sometimes. Yeah, you nice to everybody but your co-parent. You need to be nice to your woman, not everybody else. So she's upset that everybody has something to say, especially Candace, when she felt like she had Candace's back when Gizzard was trying to say something about Chris. And what she does believe is that Juan is not smart enough to make up a story like that. It doesn't make any sense. If he was going to give her a story, he would make up something good. So then she brings up the coaching, and he's like, yeah, well, I guess we didn't win enough games, or you know how they do. No, Juan, we saw the article. Okay, things were stated. After that article came out, you mysteriously lost your job, allegedly. Y'all was losing games before the season started. Last season, other seasons too. Now, all of a sudden, after that article comes out, you lose your job? Child, please. Anywho, so then she was like, yeah. And also, you being down at the laundromat. You called me and told me I was finna go down to the laundromat. So here he go. Yeah, see, that's what's going on. See, they don't know about us. They don't know. Okay, John B. They don't know about this here. Don't listen to what people say. Okay, John B. Oh, honey, I'm not about to play with these two right here. So then he had enough nerve to say, y'all, because, baby, it was so much stuff that they had the nerve to say in this first scene. He gonna say, well, she is a beautiful, attractive woman. Poor little Tink Tink, she gonna say, yeah, people think we look alike. No, ma'am, we do not, Robyn. Okay, you're both very pretty women, but you do not look alike at all. Okay? And for you to just sit here and try to compare yourself to this woman because he said this woman was beautiful and attractive, it's just sad. It really is. That's sad. So then she moved on to him being fired. Not y'all trying to talk about everything in the first 10 minutes of the season so we can shut the hell up about it. Me personally, I'm going to shut the hell up about it because I don't give a damn. Moving forward. This was just as produced as ever. If y'all believe that these people are just not having this conversation, and child, Juan probably was sitting outside waiting to come in so they could reenact this talk. Because do what you want to do. It's your marriage. It's not mine. You like it. I love it. I wish that you cared a little bit more about yourself, Robyn. I really do. Because this man is playing you for a fool. But there is nothing, no words that anyone can say to make you feel away when you don't feel away. In the next scene, Karen is meeting up with Candace and Wendy for a little cocktail and some mess. Candace is telling Karen about her show in LA, and everybody looks so good. Y'all look pretty. Wendy wanted water, but gave in to the peer pressure of it all, so she ordered the margarita. She said she gave up alcohol for Lent. So she's telling them, yeah, I carry my rosary around with me everywhere I go. It protects me, which I didn't protect you from me or throwing that drink in your face last season. Karen wants to talk about the reunion. So Wendy asked who Karen was cool with. And she said, I'm cool with everybody but Robyn. She didn't like the way that Robyn tried to come for everybody else to deflect from the mess that she had going on in her own personal life. Candace said, it just blew my wig to the side with Candace, please, okay? Please, girl. She said it just blew her wig to the side when she said that she was ready for Karen to bring it up. Because on Watch What Happens Live, Andy asked Robyn a question. And she said basically she didn't mention it because she was waiting on Karen to bring it up. Girl, Karen is not about to bring up your dirt. She ain't none of y'all. Y'all be quick to bring up Karen living in an apartment, Karen sleeping with blue eyes, Karen sleeping with the man downstairs, Karen don't live in Potomac, Karen. That lady was not about to bring up your mess, honey. She just sits and says what she gonna say in her confessionals. So then in the confessionals, the producers asked Wendy if she's been 100% open with everything that's going on in her life. And she said yes. They said, what about Karen? She said, next question, please. Honey, I know that's right, because we know Karen got some secrets, child. Karen like to lie a little bit. Karen got a little lying problem. I know we got some Karen fans, honey. I am a fan of Karen, okay? But Karen does have a little lying problem. Karen feels like they just need to say that it's an arrangement. And speaking of arrangement, we down here with Ashley. Ashley is at the house with the boys. Ashley, where is Michael? I know y'all ain't getting no divorce and y'all ain't fooling me. But the house is nice, though. Michael got a key. I know he do. So she said, it's different having them in the house without Michael. Girl, you better watch them babies. They climbing out on the counter and whatnot. I was just like, oh, honey, please get them. Because if one of those boys would have fell off that counter, y'all. Oh, my goodness. She did tell us that Michael's name is on the deed, but he doesn't have a room there. She's like, I think he's only been upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. Upstairs to that bedroom, because y'all still, somebody rocking, knocking her boots. Y'all ain't fooling me. Y'all ain't fooling me. So she was like, yeah, I'm really in no rush to take his name off. Now, it's mighty ironic to me that you're in no rush to take Michael's name off that deed when you had a whole campaign about Candace's mama name being on that townhouse she used to live in. Child, it's the hypocrisy for me. And you also ain't in no rush because you ain't in no rush to get no divorce either. Moving forward. So then Jazelle FaceTime in and basically outed her, telling us that they were on a vacation together. Girl, why are you and Michael on a vacation together? She told me we were just co-parenting. She said, y'all ain't divorced yet? Well, no. I mean, we're still working out custody. Custody? Girl, Michael be traipsing all up and down the street. Same thing he was doing when y'all was in the house together. So basically the custody is solely yours and he see them kids when he get back to Potomac. So Ashley said that she's basically dragging her feet with this divorce. I know, because you don't want one. Just say it's an open marriage. Potomac is the franchise of arranged marriages. Okay, everybody has an understanding. I think with the exception of Wendy and Eddie, honey, and maybe Candace and Chris, child. But everybody else is under an agreement, honey. Everybody else has signed something. So Jazelle was asking her to come over because, Robyn really can't handle what she's going through. Nobody can go through things like that without a support group. Nobody can go through anything like that. And she just wants to support her. Jazelle, Robyn is willingly going through this. I feel like she's stuck. But what I'm going to need you to do is stop trying to spin it so that Robyn gets the poor wife edit, because that's not going to work with me. It really is not. And y'all know most times I'm very empathetic to everything that everyone is going through. But I do feel like Robyn doesn't want to make a move because they have talked about the way that things are in their relationship and she is cool with it. So Ashley wants to know what Robyn said when she saw everything all over the media. And Jazelle said, she said Juan is just a nice guy and that's just that on that. Juan ain't that damn nice. Juan and Robyn just got them finances together, really and truly, if we really want to be real. And Juan, you out here putting down your card like you Big Bank Hank. I think the hell not. Moving forward. In the next scene, Jazelle is at the house and her situationship, Jason, and his little braids. They're there too. Hey, sir. Oh, how you doing? Okay, Gizzard, with the guest appearance of it all. Jazelle, you gonna run him away with all that mom dancing you doing all on the side of him. I said, girl, what kind of moves are those? So she said, that they just clicked. And they have this chemistry, and the West Wing is seeing things that it hasn't seen in a while. Okay, mama gotta have a life too, I guess. She said he lives in New York. Of course, she lives in Potomac. They see each other every other week. They're on a plane trying to get a little one-on-one time. Now, listen, I personally don't see it, but if y'all knocking the boots, then go on do what y'all gonna do. So he's standing there in the kitchen making up some food, and he asked her about Dubai. And so Jazelle says she took Grace to Dubai because that's her final spring break of high school, and she's on the way to college. And I was like, that's really awesome. Child, my parents had me in the house watching my siblings when it was my spring break. Do you hear me? I'm talking about grades 1 through 12. I didn't have no spring break until I got in college, honey. Spring break. Child, mama had to work. Jazelle is an awesome mother. I will give her that. I cannot take that from her. She is an amazing mom. So the producer asked Grace what she thought about Jason and what her first impression was. So, I mean, she was just sitting there looking, and Jazelle spoke up for her and was like, she got to kind of warm up to people and then she'll like them. But Grace eventually says that she liked him and he got an A-. He a little bit too close to her age for me, child. Grace says she actually liked him, so there's that. Jason is having a little sushi with Jazelle and her other daughter. I can't remember if it was Adore or not. So I'm just going to say with her other daughter, because I don't want to get it wrong. I mean, we all need a little happiness. So I just say, do you, Gizzard, or let him do you, whichever way you want to do it. At least y'all from the same network, though. Sheree was slumming it over on with Hotel. So you might want to call her and tell her get us somebody from Bravo. Moving forward. Child, here comes Mia. So they're back at this apartment. She went from 1 million square feet down to 1,500. It's giving Kim Zolciak when she had to move back to that townhouse on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said that they can no longer afford $10,000 a month. That was asinine anyway to pay for a rental. I don't care if you do got it. Why are you paying $10,000 to rent a home? If you have $10,000 a month, you have enough money to purchase you a home. And you have 2 kids. Or is it 3? I think it's 3. And you have 3 children. Girl. But I see what's going on with Mia. Mia is dipping it and doing it because Gordon's well has run dry. Okay, so Gordon ain't got no more shmoney, so Mia has to move around. She said Gordon was voted out of the company and she no longer works with the company either. She doesn't have any idea why he was voted out. And they have to find a way to get that money back. But she did say that they were going to come back better and stronger than ever. She said that G sat on the couch for 2 months depressed. And he was like, I didn't even do nothing. Like, I didn't do nothing at all. I don't know. So those people just voted you out for absolutely no reason. They just woke up on a Monday morning and said, you know what? I want G out of here. Yep, he got to go. No, something not adding up. Now, G did say that his attorneys did an audit and there was no funny business. But Mia thought that there was. And G didn't like the fact that she didn't believe that he wouldn't do something like that. I don't know, child. It just ain't making no sense to me. So when they moved on from the lies they like to tell, Mia got ready to tell her first lie of the season. She's like, yeah, I gave up alcohol. Like, what do you think about that? He said, when you do that? Because you just had some wine. She was like, okay. So I drink wine. He said that has the same alcohol content as a cocktail or a beer. So what are you even saying? You keep forgetting to give Gordon his script, Mia. You can't just say things and expect Gordon to know where you're going with it. He don't know no better. Mia can't go 5 minutes without lying, honey. We need a season lie counter. On this reunion, I want y'all to put a counter of every time that Mia lies during the season. Moving forward. Mia says she decided to cut out alcohol, hard liquor, because it doesn't make her herself and she loses her damn mind. Yeah, you should do that because you do lose your mind and you like to throw drinks. And everybody ain't Wendy. So you might want to reel it in. So she asked G if she should call Karen because, she was saying some things about Karen, basically calling her a pro. I'm still waiting on you to properly apologize to Wendy, but that's just me. In the next scene, Candace and Chris are having a picnic. They haven't seen each other lately. They're talking, and I was just wondering if they were still working on the baby because they didn't bring it up. But she was saying that last year was the worst year of their marriage, but they're able to have fun and not really think about it. She starts talking to him about her tour budget. And so Chris asks what happened with Karen and Wendy when she went to see them. And Candace just said she does not understand why Robyn was acting like she was on her side. But when she got in front of Jazelle, it was a different story. She did say, I am aware that Robyn supported me. But in certain settings, it was a little bit different. And she's wondering if Robyn supported Chris because she knew what was going on with Juan. Now, I don't know about that. I really don't know about that one. I think she really thought that Jazelle was on that BS. Now, I don't give Robyn a lot, but I really do think that she genuinely thought that Jazelle was just being Jazelle. In the next scene, Jazelle is having some of the ladies over. So Cha-Cha comes sliding up that damn driveway. Ashley comes in and she's trying to figure out when Giselle's home will be done being under construction. Jazelle, you better get this house together. They gonna put one of them orange stickers on your front window if you don't get it together. I don't think it's condemned. You gonna have to get that thing together. This just don't make no sense, girl. So they're waiting on Robyn because, baby, she needs an intervention. But this is when Jazelle lost me. She gets in the confessional and she says, Ashley and Sharice have been through the same thing, so they're the best two people to talk to her. Girl, you've been through the same thing too. You came on the scene letting us know that Jamal was a cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay, don't leave yourself out. I'm surprised Jazelle gonna call Robyn out though. I really am. I was like, girl, not you having an intervention to bring up Robyn stuff. But see, Jazelle be trying to save her own self. Because she knew and she saw the backlash after everyone found out that things were happening and we didn't get to see those things. So now that she knows that, now here she comes trying to make sure that she produces a scene where she's giving Robyn an intervention. Child, moving forward. So Robyn shows up tiptoeing down this terrain that Jazelle calls a sidewalk or a driveway. I was like, girl, get this together, honey. They should not have to be tiptoeing through here like this. Cute dress Robyn. So they're being all weird and they're like, yeah, you're the guest of honor. And Robyn is like, I'm saying, what now? I'm the guest of honor. Okay. So she sits down so the intervention can start. So Robyn is like, what y'all got to say? Ashley starts, honey, because she always ready to tell stuff that she ain't got no business doing. So she tells Robyn that she wasn't sure if Robyn was being honest with her because the more things came out, the math was not mathing. So Robyn tells them that the lady at the nail salon worked for him for 3 years, and the lady at the laundromat, them being hugged up, that's a whole bold-faced lie. She was like, he's not that dumb. He's not dumb enough to be physical with a woman out in public. Well, child, that ain't what Karen said last season, because Karen said he'd be down in Georgetown holding hands and everything, honey. Now, the streets is talking. I don't know if it's personally true, but what I have learned in my own marriage with a habitual cheater is that when there is smoke, there is fire. That's all I'm going to say on that. So Ashley said, well, I mean, it looks crazy, though. The optics look awful. Robyn's like, what y'all want me to do? Like, what do y'all want me to say? Robyn, they want you to wake the hell up. That's what they want you to do. So she told them, I'm not going to tell him to end his friendships. I don't care what's going on. Like, they're friends. What do y'all want me to do with that? Sharice was like, I just want to know, are you good? Now, I appreciated Sharice in this moment. Sharice ain't bothering nobody, y'all. I know y'all feel like Sharice should go and never come back. But I really did appreciate that she didn't ask about Juan, but she did ask about Robyn. Robyn said, well, you know what? My joy was stolen. Girl, Juan stole your joy. Okay? He stole it. She said, nobody wants to see us together. Akon. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. Girl, we don't care if y'all together. We don't care. Me personally, I'm really pissed that you have reduced yourself to accepting whatever it is that Juan is giving you. I don't even care. Robyn's attitude and personality aside, I'm more pissed as a woman that you are letting him play with you the way he is playing with you. Because all of that aside, I feel you deserve so much more. It's not that I don't want to see you happy and I don't want to see you with Juan, because I don't give a damn. And I mean that. I just want you to stand up for yourself. You're saying it's not Juan's fault, but it is. It definitely is his fault. None of the headlines would even exist if he weren't doing him without any regard to how it will affect you. Because now he's hiding and you're left to deal with it. And this is just the people that actually like you. Wait till you get over on the other side with Karen, Wendy, and Candace. Like, this is just crazy. Now, I'm going to tell y'all that's sitting here doing the intervention, y'all just leave her alone. She don't give a damn what he doing, so just leave her alone. She's not ready to face the real, so I really feel like y'all should just let it be. I know you're coming from a good place and you're trying to make sure that she don't look a fool out here, but she is not going to do anything she's not ready to do. So Jazelle asked her if she feels like they have her back. She said, I just feel like it's a pile on. So Sharice told her, you know, she spent years with her husband being with other women, and it just triggers her because it looks very familiar to her. And she gave Eddie 1,000,000 passes when she knew the truth. So she just wants Robyn not to go through what she went through. I was like, oh, Sharice, that's real. Because if you remember the season opener of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Sharice was putting on this air of having it all together and this marriage, and this man was just off coaching in New York or New Jersey. It was one of them. Come to find out, baby, Eddie didn't want nothing to do with her. And y'all remember when her daughter had a birthday party? It was her sweet 16 and Eddie showed up. Baby didn't even look Sharice's way. And I don't think she fully healed from that. So the fact that she's actually being vulnerable and talking to Robyn like, girl, I'm looking at me in the mirror. You are me. Girl, if you don't get out. She felt like Robyn was in denial and is. And watching her on Watch What Happens Live really made her heart bleed. Child, no matter what y'all say, like I told y'all, she gonna ride for Juan. Robyn said, well, the story would have been better if it was a lie, y'all. He's not lying. Jazelle feels like no matter what, Robyn is always going to be down for Juan. Yes, she is. And the same way you took Jamal back after all those years and all those babies is the same way that she is staying with this man that she just remarried. Is it a shortage of men out there? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Child, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, honey. We might need to put Robyn on Ready to Love, honey. Something's not right. Jazelle says she went through the same thing, but now she puts herself first and she wants Robyn to do the same. Jazelle also said that she does not believe a damn thing that Juan says. Now, I did appreciate you keeping it real, because when you were on that podcast, you were acting like, oh, yeah, girl, it don't make no sense. These women want our men. You know, they want No. The whole time, you know, it sounds a fool. Jazelle tells her, she says, listen, I just want to support you. Robyn said, look, we're going to continue to live our lives and F the haters. And see, this right here is the reason why I cannot feel 100% sorry for Robyn. Because, baby, if you steady saying F us, all we're saying is it's looking stupid. Okay? And some of us actually want better for you. Reality show aside, that is actually a part of your real life. So, I mean, I don't know why you cussing at me. Like, I know you don't want a divorce for a second time. If y'all married, honey, because the streets are saying they can't find no license, but that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But it is okay to choose you, Robyn, and let Juan go. Okay, it really is. And that was the end of the episode. Woo, child. So the episode was basically Juan and Robyn. I am so happy Juan Dixon is not here right now, child, because I can't talk about him for another second. Y'all meet me over there on Married to Medicine, baby. The Medical Wives tonight. Oh, baby, it was a good premiere. Y'all meet me over there in about an hour or two, because I still got to record that video and edit it. And then we're going to get into some things. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about the Real Housewives of Potomac's premiere for season 8. Comment, and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.